Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're installing the ITG crossover. Lovely piece of kit by the looks of things. So it's mandrel bent, comes with a silicone attachment hose at the back, but obviously it's just, you know, a nice solid piece of wider piping to replace the stock crossover that I've currently got on. So anyway, we're going to get straight on with it. I have got work in a few hours time, so apologies if this installation video is a bit kind of flying through, but it's pretty straightforward. So you just remove the cowl, remove the crossover itself by removing one of the hose clips to the stock one anyway, replace this one on, and then just bolt it all back up. I'll show you that, guys, now. So first thing you guys are going to do, remove two Torx bits for your headlights, the push bit here, and this is all going to pull up. Give it a nice little wiggle, it will all come up like this. Undo your headlight and then pop that to one side. We're going to do the same for the other side. The next thing we do is remove the window wipers. That's super easy. Remove those caps, this one here, and there's two nuts on the caps themselves. So 15mm nut, remove both of those. Same with this one. I'm going to remove the window wipers and just give them a wiggle and a pull. That comes off. Next thing we're going to do is remove two bolts. So the bolt in question is this one here. You've also got one on the opposite side, exactly the same. So by the looks of things, they could be 13s. They're 10s. Then going to remove these clips here, so this cowl cover clips. You might need to use a screwdriver or something, but just pop that underneath. Pop it as they are on like claws, basically. They just look like that. Then you just need to remove two 10mm nuts. You've got one there, one at the back. I'm going to remove that hose clip. That's a 7mm hose clip. Okay, so we're now just looking down the crossover. I've turned my exposure right up just so you can see, but basically here, that is the hose clamp you need to get onto. There's a 7mm hose clamp. If I just turn the exposure back down, you can kind of see where you're going in at. So you're going in at that angle, down into that hole. So find a tool that works for you. I'm going to try a 7mm small little ratchet first of all. If that doesn't work, I'll use a screwdriver. If that doesn't work, we'll figure something else out. Otherwise, I've just removed the intake here, and I've removed the 7mm bolt here and the 12mm kind of stud that goes here. Also removed the PCV pipe. All you got to do is just push that and pull it out. Super simple to do so far. It's all going well. So at this point, everything's undone. I've really undone the hose clamp basically to its maximum off, and we're just going to wiggle it. Now don't worry about the rubber on it, it's going to come out with the crossover, same with the other one. We're just literally wiggle it forward and backwards. Until it comes out. So I'll just do a little side-by-side comparison for you guys. Hopefully you can see the kind of the diameter difference in this. You can especially see it around the end here, how narrow that is. But yeah, overall the ITG is looking much nicer. Obviously this is built out of metal, that's built out of plastic. So what we're going to do now is just make sure basically this top hose is nice and tight and ready to be seated. This bottom one we're going to keep nice and loose, and that's the one that we're going to basically tighten to the point where it goes over our turbo elbow. So your turbo elbow goes inside here. Don't worry about this top section too much at the minute. We can fit the bracket kind of aftermarket, which we will do. So just pop it into the hole, and then you want to basically locate this to tighten it on. So we're going to get the ITG. We're going to slide this hose over in first. We're going to slide it in to the turbo. That was crazy easy. I was expecting to have to wrestle with that, but I didn't have to do anything. Okay, that's on. I'm just going to push it down a bit more. Obviously I want to get it nice and seated properly, but it went on first time. There's a little bit of a gap at the back. Let's just wiggle it in. Obviously, when you're down there, you'll see that you can feel around the outside of it, and you can feel the lip of the turbo elbow and where your silicone hose is sitting. So to me, that feels pretty good now. Like it's completely seated down. So that's fully seated. I'm just going to tighten the bottom hose clip just to make sure it's in nice and snugly. So once I've tightened the bottom hose clip, we're then basically going to start connecting everything. The first thing I'm going to do is put this bracket back on. Now to my knowledge this bracket goes onto here, and basically you'll see that it kind of sits sideways, and then it's got a rubber thing that holds it just so it doesn't hit this section here. So we're just going to touch this bracket here. It's going to sit on there, and then you're going to insert this stud again. So this is a 12mm stud. It's going to sit like this, so tighten that all the way down, and then you're going to attach the tie that goes around the outside of this. I've done the intake hose, so that's done. We just need to reattach the PCV pipe, which is this, which just pushes on like that, and then we're pretty much all good to go. So obviously you just do everything in reverse, so all the cowls back on, window wipers back on. There are two lines on your windscreen for the window wipers, so you've got one here and one here. Just line your windows up with that. But otherwise, just one final look at how it's installed. So you've got the silicone hose, two hose clamps down there. Best way is to get your hand in like that and ratchet from there. this is your support bracket, goes onto this like podium, and you can see that the rubber band that's supplied with it, I'd recommend putting that side on first, stretching it round and then attaching it back over here. Goes along, this is your little pipe thing that goes off to my catch can, and then your kind of intake hose that then leads onto your actual intake itself. So overall, super cool. At this point, I'd recommend starting your car, making sure it all works. I've started mine and it seemed fine, so I'm going to start to put it all back together. Like I said, you've now got to put the cowl back on, so you've got to put that first cowl back on, then the second one, then your window wipers. But overall, pretty easy install. The hardest bit was getting just the hose clamp done up, but otherwise it's all good. One thing to remember, guys, there is a little tab just here, so just slide that tab into there and it all clicks in. So on the edge of this there is like a little lip, so basically when you're pushing it in, just push it in and kind of up and in, it sits in a nice little lip inside there. And then remember to do all of these clips back on all the way across. There's two over here as well. Now we're going to put the window wipers back on. Remember, they push on and then line them up with, you've got two marks here, one here and one here. So that is how your window wipers should sit. As you can see, it's kind of hitting that mark, and if I was above it, it would be hitting this mark. So now we're just going to put the washers back on, nuts back on, caps, and in theory it's all done. So now that the headlight's back in, that is installation complete. So that's going to conclude this video, guys. If you like this video, remember to like the video, remember to subscribe down below. If you want any stickers and stuff, that's also down below. Discount codes are down below. If there's anyone out there that can make a good logo, like a kind of a logo for a sticker, hit me up. I have big interest to make basically like a simplified logo of Car Rambles, you know, like my CR logo, something like that. But yeah, ITG intake's all done. I'm going to take it for a quick test drive, and I'll update you guys in a future vlog probably, of if it sounds any different, that kind of thing. But thank you guys for watching. If you need any help, just pop a little comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.